So we've got something new from Recoil. I think these are our fairly new offering, and these things come in a wooden box.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Check this out. And inside, we have a set of the Recoil RPM265 two-way component speakers. And I'm kind of excited to check these things out. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got in the box. I mean, right off the bat, you got to say, holy cow, this is insane. So let's start with, like we usually do, with the biggest drivers. And they're nice. They're nice. We got a fully machined cast aluminum baskets, powder coated. These are their Echo Pro line of speakers. And they do make this in a three-way. I don't think they're available just yet, or they didn't have any in stock, but hopefully we'll get a set of those to check them out here pretty soon. Pretty nice. Cone material looks similar to what we've seen in some of the nicer higher end speakers. These look like a quality build, good finish. And I got a phase plug on these things, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if you can see this in there, but that phase plug, that is a sharp point. So far so good. Looks pretty good. So we've got a 1-inch soft dome tweeter, and tweeter's got a mount that, you know, I think this is kind of a cool mount. If you're gonna surface mount this thing, this is great. Like this thing's gonna stay in the panel. It's not gonna fall out. It's got a nice grill on it. One thing I do need to mention is there are not grills for the 6.5s. I really wish they had a grill like this for the 6.5s. That would be really cool. We got leads that are just attached to the tweeter. Soft dome, nothing too special. So one of the things that, you know, we like to talk about on this channel are the crossovers. And it's kind of what we got going on here is obviously it's a two-way, so we've got an input, and then we've got what goes to the 6.5-inch woofer, and then what we have here is a ground for the tweeter, and then different attenuations, 3 different attenuations for the tweeter level, which is kind of cool. We can look inside here, and we've got, I'm gonna say, that's a film capacitor, that's electrolytical, got a couple of coils on here, so I'm gonna say that these are probably 12 dB per octave crossovers. So far, they look like they're pretty decent quality. They don't have a cover that falls off or anything like that. But also, one thing to keep in mind, these are not very weatherproof. Which most of them aren't really fully sealed, but this one's not really sealed at all. So you gotta make sure that you put these in a spot where they're not gonna get any contamination or anything on them. So again, these are their higher end two-way setups. These are about $300. And you can get these on their website at recoilaudioUSA.com, and you can buy them directly from them. So let's check these things out. Let's get them mounted in the baffles, and let's see what they sound like. All right, we got the RPM265 from Recoil out of their fancy box, and got them mounted up here in the baffles, and got them broken in and playing around with them. So without further ado, let's give them a listen. See what we got. All right, there is no EQ applied, no subwoofer. These are basically running full range. The tweeters are set at the 0 position, which is their middle level. It's a little bit of EQ.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement. The top is so when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place. All this my sound. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it. The noose it fits. Some losing shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
All right, so what do you guys think? Leave your comments. Let me know. I think these things sound pretty good. I think they sound pretty balanced. I think they do suffer a little bit that a lot of the other two-way speakers suffer from, and that is with the crossover point between the tweeter and the mid-range. And what happens is you get kind of a bump in frequencies in the 2,500, 3,000, hertz range, which is also where your ears are very sensitive to. But compared to some of the other speakers, they really didn't need a whole lot of EQ to make them sound good. Just kind of more of a reduction there. Had the tweeter set at the mid-level. I think if maybe you had them mounted in the door off axis, you might want to bump them up. Aluminum baskets, which is great. A nice cone material. They seem to handle the power. I was running an amp with about 75 watts of channel to them, and they were fine. I tell you, crossing them over, full range. These probably aren't really more designed to be run in a system with a subwoofer. I'd cross them over at probably 80 hertz, but in comparison, I think these fare pretty well for their price range of $300. I think it's a good value. I think they're far better than speakers like the JLC3s that we tested. Those things had plastic baskets and really just not a very good sound. And those were like $450. I think Recoil makes some pretty decent stuff. I think their website, if you go to recoilaudioUSA.com, they've got some cool stuff over there. I didn't realize that they sold so many things. They make the installation kits for the baffles for the speakers to keep the weather out and seal them to the door panel. Those things are pretty cool. I've used them on installs before. And then they've got a lot of install tools and stuff that are pretty cool. Would like to check some of those out. If anybody's interested in us doing a video on those, let us know. But overall, I think the fit, the finish, the build quality of them is really good. I do wish they had a grill. If they came with a matching grill for the 6.5, that'd be pretty cool. But other than that, I give them a thumbs up. I think they're a pretty good speaker out there. So, anyways, I appreciate it. If you guys get a chance, pick up one of our channel stickers. Help support the channel. Helps us buy materials to install these things and connectors and wire. God, we go through so many wires and connectors and stuff. So anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would like to hear in the future, and we'll catch you next time.